Jeremy, Khalil. Welcome to your favorite podcast. We already know it's your favorite podcast. So shout out to the sponsors real quick. We're going to go out to W. Make sure you put your promo code in CNC10. If you don't know what W is, and it'll give you a fill-in on it. It's energy powder. If you need just a little bit of energy, whether that's your pre-workout, you're going for a run, you're going to go work out at the gym, you about to climb a mountain, whatever you like to do. You're going to go deep sea diving, however the case may be. No jitters. It's jitterless. You get one scoop, about 10 to 12 ounces of water. You're good. Give you your energy. If you're a gamer, maybe you want to stay up at night kind of deal. It's great for you as well. Make sure you put promo code in CNC10 on your first order. Will be 10% off. So that's CNC10, 10% off. That's W Energy Powder. Shout out to our sponsors, W. Lastly,
shout out to them.
Cosmic Souls.
Cosmic Souls made it this week, huh?
If you don't know, got the shorts on, representing.
Yes,
Cosmic Souls. Get you a pair. There's a few left in stock. Make sure you get you a pair. No promo code on that one.
No promo
Get you
code.
a pair.
No promo code.
That's on Cosmic Souls. I'll put you the link. It's gonna be in the chat. It's gonna be in the website. It's gonna be on the on social media. So make sure you guys go ahead and stay tuned because there's gonna be a competition, a contest coming out. Tagging. Haven't got too much details yet, but you want to stay tuned and be filled in. Whew.
Okay, what we got, man?
That was sponsored. All right, man.
What we got?
This morning, tell me how I wake up, right? I go, brush my teeth and everything. Done with that. Grab the Listerine. You know what I'm saying? After I finish up, rinse out my mouth, accidentally swallow, or pause, accidentally drank some of the Listerine.
It's alright, man.
Bruh.
A little bit ain't that crazy.
When
bro.
I tell you that shit was so disgusting.
It burned. I'm sure it burned.
I can't imagine how motherfuckers drink like medicine on a regular and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was a big mistake of yours right there, Kay. I don't know
it
why.
could have something to do with how I'm feeling. So if I'm feeling a little off, shout out to Listerine.
Okay.
Do not drink. Kids, do not try this at home.
Okay. I know we was gonna start off like that. All right, cool.
Yeah, man, we getting out there reckless, bro. We just gonna start. That's how my morning was, man.
Damn,
Morning was crazy. How about you, bro? How was your morning, man?
No, my morning wasn't as eventful. It was chilled. It was calm. I listened to some music, saw some recaps, some sports
First
highlights.
and foremost, did you brush your teeth?
Absolutely, dude.
All right.
Shower and everything, But what I'm saying is, more of a relax. There was nothing out of the ordinary there. Definitely didn't drink anything I wasn't supposed to.
Well, that's good. That's good. Well, no, straight to it. So, yo, I seen Beasley interview recently. With the Club Shay Shay interview. I don't know if you had peeped a little bit.
Yeah, that one was a tough interview, man. That one was a tough interview to watch, man.
It was.
I'm not gonna lie, I felt this pain. I also felt like some choices that he made. But I think he talked about that himself. He was talking about some people. I don't know. I can't verbatim remember what he said, but it was regarding some people have choices and some people make decisions, and the difference between them and the two. And it was interesting to watch, man. There's a lot of pain in there, so it was convoluted in the message. But I love how he, I think one of the highlights for me was every time he did let out some emotions, he told people, don't like hold them against him crying. Like let him just grieve, get it out the way, and like don't don't make that a big deal. Act like you ain't see it. That was pretty touchy, man. That was pretty touchy. Respect out to him. But what you think about the whole episode?
Man, it just I didn't really know too much. Like I didn't know he was apparently when he went to the NBA after the NBA, he was actually on the streets, like living on the streets, and I didn't really know that. So. I didn't get to see the full interview. I only saw a couple of clips of it, but it is something that I was like, damn, that's crazy. You never really know what you're gonna see when it comes to these NBA players. Some of them after the NBA, it hits them a little differently. Some of them they
he talked a lot.
Adventures.
He talked a lot about like the things he went through while he was in the NBA, and I think that led up to his downfall afterwards, which is important to highlight. Like also. I think he mentioned a lot of people kind of turning their backs on him or laughing at him is what he said.
I had seen something that popped up that said that he's basically not my words. I forgot where I read it, but it was on Instagram going through the reels. Y'all know how it goes. It's lost now. But it said that It was Jason Tatum if Jason Tatum had it like him. I was like, oh, that's interesting. I don't know. I don't know what that was like a good analogy or not, because I didn't really watch Beasley too much when he was in the NBA.
He was beast. He was beast. I mean, even now you watch him. I mean, they obviously highlighted him in the Big Three, but you also highlighted him in 1v1. Like, it's a scary dude to play. The kid's like 6'10".
And we talked about the Big Three last.
35.
I remember seeing him out there. Yeah.
He grew up with KD, and you know, like he was able to build a lot of confidence through that. But man, that kid has a great story. Like, shout out to Mike Beasley, man. I hope he finds himself. You know, I hope he finds the help he needs. But that was you know, he definitely gave us something to watch and something to think for sure.
I'm honestly just I think it's good that he was able to come out on a platform and I guess, you know, express how he was feeling. I feel like that's probably something that maybe a lot of people frown upon when you talk about your feelings, which is crazy. But hey, shout out to him, like you said, man. Hopefully he it looks like he's doing good for himself if he's able to speak about it. So.
I don't think he's doing so good for himself, but I think he's hanging on.
Sure, I don't know the steps. He was in one of them.
He's hanging on the step. I mean, he's hanging on the thread for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, like I said, he's speaking about it. Speaking out loud better than not speaking.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Well, outside of that, straight to basketball, man. That was just a little something I had seen from earlier. Yo, these games is crazy. Game 2s is done. Game 3s are somewhere in the progress, and we're pretty much almost in the Game 4.
So talk to me, man. Who you think is gonna go?
First week of basketball is crazy.
What you think it's looking like, man? Who you think is going to the finals? Who do you think is gonna make an upset? I'm trying to give some pushback right now, man. I'm trying to poke some holes in some theories and see what you got going on, man. What's up?
As far as like who I go in the finals, it's too early to tell right now.
Western Conference, who do you think is dominating?
Too early to tell.
Obviously, OKC's doing his thing, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it's still too early to tell.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, one team we can say is not doing so well is Houston, right?
Yeah, Houston's not doing, but they don't got no KD.
Now.
He hasn't played all series.
For real?
Yeah, he's been out the whole series. He hasn't played.
That foot thing, what is it, ankle injury, I think he has?
I gotta look up and find out what the injury was, but yeah, he hasn't played a game.
So I guess it's a fair fight. You got an old LeBron, a young LeBron. It's just LeBron. I mean, a younger James, and then
Bronny James don't play.
He had a putback the other day.
Yeah, he did have a putback. I think it was an alley-oop he had.
Alley-oop by his father, man.
Yeah, so he did have that. But I mean, there's no Luka going on right now. No, AR is also out as well.
That is true.
So it's just LeBron. So I mean,
Houston also don't have a point guard. Houston also don't have KD.
It's weird. It's a weird series for sure. I mean, if you look at it on paper, if they're all healthy, it's exciting.
Are you sure KD didn't play no games? That's it.
He hasn't played a game yet. No.
So why was Stephen A. Smith so mad at him?
Probably because he hasn't played yet.
If he's hurt. Whatever. That's a different story.
Yeah. He ain't played no games yet. He was hopeful to come back, I believe, game 3, but obviously he didn't play game 3.
What do you think about the Eastern Conference? How's the East looking?
Eastern Conference, I mean, Celtics is a good one. Detroit just came up with the win not too long ago, so that's good for them. They needed to get that win considering that they lost that game, the first game they lost. It's interesting. I don't know. I really don't know what to tell you on that one. Atlanta's doing some things to the New York Knicks. They're 2-1 right now. You got who we got? Magic and now is what they're 2-1 as far as the Pistons being up. It's interesting with the series. Celtics, I believe they're 2-1 now too as well. So everyone's got like some interesting games, there's interesting turnouts. Everyone's won a game away so far except for the New York Knicks. What else? Magic, they won a game away. Who else am I missing? I feel like I'm missing a couple of teams now. Ain't no one been eliminated. First seed is Detroit, second seed is Boston.
No one's been eliminated yet.
New York Knicks. Oh, Cavs and Raptors. That's who I'm missing. Cavs looking like they sweeping the Raptors. Wait. No, I'm sorry. Didn't the Raptors just recently get a win? I believe they did. Let me see here. Cavs looking like, yeah, it's 2-1 on that. So, I mean, realistically, I feel like, yeah, it's still kind of early to tell on that part. The only sweep so far is the Lakers and the Rockets. And that one...
That one's looking automatic.
That one looking, in my opinion, I believe... And I'm sorry, the Pistons and the Magic, it's 1-1. They have their game 3 going on later on. But so far, yeah, it's 3-0 with the Lakers and the Rockets. OKC, they lead right now, obviously, against the Suns on the West. If I had to take one for the West, I'm going to go OKC. If I had to take from the Eastern Conference, I'm going to go with the Celtics. That's what I'm going with.
Okay.
To be honest with you. Because the Pistons haven't showed me that they've been able to win in the playoffs just yet. They did just win that game at home, which is good for them because they lost the first game at home. But now they're going to be playing in Orlando. That's going to be interesting because, Orlando fans, they're going to be hyped. They're back in the playoffs again. They got a strong, relatively healthy team. They got home field advantage. It should be a win for the Magic, honestly. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that should be a win. You got home court advantage. You already won one away. Why not win? And I don't believe they have a terrible record at home, winning at home. So
all season long, I've kind of been against both teams, which is ironic that I've been put in this situation right here. Because regardless of which team I go with, kind of is a little bit hypocritical, because of the fact that I feel like the Magic's, I feel like they haven't proven themselves enough. I feel like they haven't gone through the fire enough. Very similar to like Detroit. I've always said the same thing about Detroit, right? Like they just came off of a losing season. We can't expect them to win a championship this year just because they're number 1 seed. So
it's fair.
It's a very interesting dynamic, I guess, between the two. I don't know, man. I'll leave it up to. I'm not big on either team, so I'll leave it up. I'll leave it up to see what happens.
Yeah, I'm not really counting the Magic winning anything this season. This playoff season, I see them going past Detroit personally. I think it's a team that is beatable. Like I said earlier, I feel Cade Cunningham, he's got that collapsed lung that he just came off of. It doesn't seem like he has signs of fatigue, but losing that first game at home is huge. The New York Knicks are seeing that shit going on right now. They lost one of their games at home, that second game. And now they have that third game that they played. They lost again to Atlanta. They're going to have to win the fourth game, win the fifth game at home, and then go back into Atlanta and win that sixth game, which with the way the Knicks play, it's wonky when it comes to playing away. So right now, even though the series is tied for the Orlando Magic and Detroit Pistons, I still personally feel the Magic are going to come up and win that series because they already got that game won. They punched Detroit in the face. And Detroit responded back and they got that next win. But now this is a challenge to see how is Detroit going to respond on an away game in the playoffs.
It's also going to come down to coaching too there. See which one of the two coaches are going to have something to respond to each other. Because you're going to have to know where to bring in your role players.
If it comes down to that now, then Detroit's going to be the one that's going to probably take it away. Because let's be honest now, with Detroit, they got a better coach.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna come down. It's gonna come down to that. It's
like you said with them. It's like you said too. Both teams new in the playoffs, which is why we're probably seeing these errors. You're having that 1 game loss at home. You can't do that when you're leading in the season at the 1 seed.
Right.
You got to you got to assert your dominance in the sense. Pause. But that's what you got to do.
Right.
All season long, we held this record. Now we here. We in the playoffs. So let's get this shit popping. You don't lose that first game home. Especially, like you said, coming off of a shitty-ass record.
I think
not last season, but...
That's the inexperience. That's the inexperience of these teams going into the playoffs with high seeds.
I think Game 3 is going to be... That's what's going to be a deciding factor, but I still personally think Magic takes that series and goes on to face the winner of the 2 and the 7 on that one. I think that's where it goes.
Which is the Celtics.
Yes, yeah, definitely gonna be the Celtics.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll see the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah,
I guess.
I just that's how I'm seeing it because the Knicks is wonky. They Mikal Bridges, not having to hold the heap on him, but 0 points, 21 minutes.
Which the Knicks would face whoever
would win the 1 and the 8.
1 and the 8, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, not the 1 and the 8, the 4 and the 5. My apologies, the 4 and 5. So it'd be the winner of the Cavs and the Raptors.
Okay.
Which, personally, if it's the Knicks, once we get past, I gotta say because I can't say once. If the Knicks can get past the Atlanta Hawks and they go on to face either the Cavs or the Raptors, I'd much rather go up against the Raptors, but it ain't looking like that. Cavs, I mean, shit.
My boy said he would want the Raptors, guys. Of course, we would want the Raptors. Everybody would want the Raptors.
I feel like we can beat Cleveland in the past.
Who the hell wants to play James Harden?
I mean,
when he's never performed in the playoffs, and this could be his one season.
Either team, honestly, it's hard because if you're the Knicks, with the way they're playing right now against Atlanta Hawks, when you got guys like C.J. McCollum cooking them, like, then what is it gonna look like now when you're going?
CJ can hoop though.
I'm not saying he's not a hooper, but I'm saying he's one of the veteran hoopers.
He's a bad hooper.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like the young guys, which I'm not expecting young guys to do much, but with how much excitement that they brought into the regular season, you think they would do something more. But we're seeing the highlight plays from none other than C.J. McCollum, who was brought into that team that when they first started, he was looking as well, a little wonky, #wonky. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't looking good. It was looking kind of rough. He was rusty, just coming off the Wizards where he was doing a little better over there. So now you have him on the Atlanta Hawks. It seems they figured shit out. You got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who, shout out to Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who won Most Improved Player, by the way. Like, now you have those two where he can turn it on, C.J. McCollum can turn it on, and the way C.J. McCollum is playing against the New York Knicks, it's disgusting.
So you're saying the Knicks are in trouble?
It's insane what he's doing.
So you're saying the Knicks are in trouble?
Oh, yeah. The Knicks are definitely in trouble.
Okay.
They lost the game at home that game.
Or you guys got it here live, not wrecked.
Third game, you lose that game away, which we already know the Knicks struggle going away.
This will be up before Game 4, guys.
But yeah, it's not looking good for them. Now again, it's a 7-game series, but there's just so many factors.
That's what Coach said. It's a 7-game series.
But that's what my next thing was going to be, is that it's a 7-game series. But the biggest thing is it's a new coach on the team. Not saying he don't got playoff experience, but when he was in this setting before, he lost in that first round.
Hey, let's see if he learned from it.
The
only way.
Now I would argue this team is better than that Kings team
for sure.
But that's only if the guys like Mikal Bridges wakes the fuck up.
Yeah, he gotta wake up.
Like 0 points in the bro. We gave you 6 first round picks.
What was that? 4 points total in the game.
0.
0 in the game.
He didn't get any points in game 3.
And 4 points in game 2?
I think 4 points game 2. Yeah, you know what? I'm fact checking shit.
He's getting bench game 4.
So it's like when you got it, when it was last 15 seconds of the game, Mikal Bridges is not even in the game. Why? Because
we're not getting steals, offensive rebounds, blocks.
We didn't bring you here for fucking defense. Nah. You a 3 and D, which means I need you to make you make threes and you play defense.
I don't think he's doing either. Is the problem.
So, like I don't care about the fucking steals if you're not going to have that correlate to some fucking points.
Yeah, Mikal Bridges, we're going to have to straighten up, man.
So, that shit's got to...
You can't go back to the Garden looking like that,
That shit ain't going to work.
Tell you that right now. It's going to get dangerous in the parking lot if you go over there looking like that, man.
So, yeah, we got to... They got to do something different, man. They got to do something different. Because it's not looking good at all. And if they continue on this train, they're going to end up probably dismantling up that team making some changes, because that's just dead. Like I said, 5 to 6 first round picks. I forgot how much the exact number is. But for Mikal Bridges, and you not performing in the playoffs, that's what we got you. We over that whole last year. You got the block on Jason Tatum, sealed the game. That's last year. This is this year. What are you gonna do?
What you got for me now, huh?
What you gonna do? And then the fact that we're not only the first game we win 102 to 113, the next game we lose by 1 point, and in the third game we lose by 1 point again. You guys gotta do better.
Yeah,
like that can't happen. It can't come down to free throws. 15 seconds in the last in game 3, and they couldn't even get a shot off. Turnover. So yeah, it's got to get better, but it's not looking good for them. I think the Atlanta Hawks might be a little favored. Now again, game 4 coming up, which I believe is on Saturday. That's home. You know, that's back. It's back in New York. So, or I'm sorry, is it game 4? I'm bugging. Is it game 4 or is it game 3?
No, it'll be game 4.
Game 4. All right, yeah, game 4.
You guys are down
So
2-1.
it's no, I'm sorry. It's back in Atlanta. I'm all over the place. Yeah, it's back in Atlanta because game 4.
Come on, man, get that straightened out, man. It's all right, man. New Yorkers, I know fans. I know you guys.
I'm a little heated, man.
You guys
a little heated because
keep it together.
It's like it's disrespectful.
It's the playoffs, baby.
If you Knicks fans know, you guys know what it was like when they had Trae Young. He came in and he belt to ass. So
hey, he's not there no more, man.
That's the problem is he's not there no more, and they still can't get that shit figured out. They got C.J. McCollum of all people is the one doing it now.
It's the remembrance of Trae, of Ice Cold Trae, putting it in the veins, bro.
I ain't
Let
liking
him heat up, man.
Nah,
Let him heat
man.
up. Let
Fuck
him heat
that,
up.
bro. I'm not trying to see that. But anyways, Lakers, like you mentioned, 3-0. Luka, no problem. No Luka, no problem. No Austin Reeves, no problem. LeBron James is leading that team.
Yes, sir.
He's doing what he does best.
Yes, sir.
Kevin Durant, no, I did check. He hadn't played it at all in the series.
Okay.
So that's another thing. So you got 3 superstars. Nah, let me take that back. You have 2 all-stars and a superstar, because the all-star is higher than superstar, correct? Or
no,
not?
superstar.
Superstars higher. All right, so you got 2 superstars and 1 all-star. Austin Reeves is out, KD's out, Luka's out. It's all LeBron James.
And LeBron James Jr.
It's all LeBron James. So it's like and you're seeing guys step up. I watched that game last night with the Lakers versus the Rockets. Marcus Smart was doing. He had over 20 points. Over 5 steals.
Roy Hachimura came in the clutch.
Rui Hachimura. He did his thing too. I mean, they was out there hooping there. I mean, they struggled a little bit because it was a little fight. And yo, shout out to your boy Jayshawn Tate for the Houston Rockets. Cause that boy, you getting waived. For sure. You getting waived, my guy. And let me tell you why. The Lakers were down by 6 points with less than a minute if I'm not mistaken, I believe less than a minute in the game or 45 seconds.
I think a minute and a half. I think it was
No, it was less than that. It was definitely less than that. This guy fouls Marcus Smart at the 3-point line. Marcus Smart shoots all the free throws. It's a 3-point game. Who comes in the clutch?
LeBron James.
None other than LeBron James to seal the game, to take him to overtime.
Yes, sir.
Which we know LeBron James over his career, he's not really been known for 3-point shooting, but he's been known to do shit in the clutch.
Yeah.
And let me tell you,
don't give him an extra 5 minutes, right?
Man, they gave him a chance. You cannot give him. This is the man that's come back from a 3-1.
Yeah.
You cannot give LeBron James a chance.
You can't give him an extra.
You gotta shut the fucking door, put cinder blocks behind that bitch, cement that shit, then put another fucking door, put access code. You get my point that I'm getting at. You have to close the fucking door. They didn't do that shit. And what happened? He came in the clutch, shot the 3, they won in overtime.
That was crazy.
Crazy game.
That was crazy.
3-0. No one thought that.
3-0.
No one thought that was gonna happen.
Granted, no KD.
This man's 41 years old, people.
No guard on the other end, but hey, he's playing his own basketball game.
He's
playing by himself.
He's still it's still his world.
Yep.
It's still his world, people. And if he takes out the Houston Rockets, they move on after that. And man, if you see LeBron James like this, round 1,
they would play Denver, I think.
If Denver can figure it out with Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy what's going on over in that series. That series is just as fire.
But man, talking about other series in the West, man, you got Wemby out with a serious concussion.
Yeah, man, that boy had a face plant, like an actual face plant.
Wow, it is true. The bigger you are, the harder you fall.
Dead ass.
Man, that shit was crazy.
Stop breaking them kneecaps.
He literally like fell like a tower.
Yeah, that shit hurt, man. He bounced. And the crazy thing too is he actually, I think at one point when I saw it in slow motion, it looked like he was KO'd for a little bit.
Yeah, I think he might have gone out a little bit, man.
Looked like he knocked out for a little bit because he was like
I know we're playing this day-to-day game with Wemby, but you can't just be 7'6", fall like that, and we're just
But is this now a problem when it comes to Wemby with injuries?
Is he gonna come back and be decalibrated like a baby deer?
And I'm not saying like this could happen to anyone. Obviously, anyone falls like that, I'm sure they'd have some type of a concussion. But now you got another injury. When a time when you definitely need him. Same thing happened last season. He had the injury, obviously with the blood clot. Yeah, that was last season. So came back.
That was a little bit more natural, at least, compared to this one, bro.
I get that, but now he's having to sit back out again. Concussion protocol. Concussions ain't nothing to play with. That's
absolutely not.
That has all kinds of different things that can linger even after the concussion protocol. To jump right back into a playoff game, like. And right now, where were we at with that series? It's 2-1 San Antonio. They did come up in the clutch yesterday and win that game, but you can't count out the Trailblazers. They're showing that you can't count them out. They're here to play. They're here to win, and they got some young guys. Obviously, Damian Lillard is still not playing in the game. But
rumors say he might come back if they go deep in the playoffs.
They did say that if they go deep in the playoffs, they say he may potentially come back. Which, I mean, we saw him in the 3-point competition. He did win that, Rob. So it's something that you want to see. You want to see the Trailblazers, the young guys do something. But can they do it against a San Antonio that doesn't have Wemby? Will Wemby come back soon? And if he does come back, would it be too soon? How much of a factor will that play while he's playing? Will mistakes be made because of it? It's a lot of things, a lot of areas you gotta look into, man. A lot of areas.
We're talking about
who you got in that series, though.
We're talking about a young player. I got Spurs winning that series. I mean, if we want a team to win, obviously you'd want the Trailblazers to win. But at the end of the day, Spurs are just too stacked in every aspect. That they're also too much of a legendary team. They still got just legacy just in the hallways, bro. You got Tim Duncan coming in and out the doors. Like, he might just help out the coaching staff in certain areas. That team's just much more than just than just the talent in the bench.
Also, too, shout out to Keldon Johnson from the San Antonio Spurs. He did win Sixth Man of the Year.
Look at that.
So shout out to him as well.
They're killing it, bro.
So it was a little weird competition with the Sixth Man. So I'm not even gonna get into that. They had the final contestants were just really odd contestants.
Still a hard award to get, man. So congrats to him.
Shout out to him. A lot of great players played before him that had won that award. Jamal Crawford, obviously one of those guys as well.
That's a big award for me,
Jordan
bro.
Clarkson even too.
Because that person's it's a key
significant role.
It's a key player to winning a championship, man.
So yeah, definitely shout out.
Actually, I wish that would be one of those awards given at the end when they win the ring. Because I just feel like it's just the key. The Sixth Man.
It's an individual award. Huh? It's an individual award. It shouldn't have anything to do with what the team does.
Well, it's your
obviously you want to have a winning
contribution
record
to the team. I mean, I don't think it's. I guess you're right. I guess it is an individual award. I just know that it's much more, and it's more of a contribution to the team that gets you to that award, and ultimately, hopefully, gets you a championship at the end of the year. But we'll see where that goes.
Yeah, not everyone that wins an award leads to win a championship. It's just how it is. I mean, we've seen MVPs do it before.
Typically, MVPs get pretty darn close.
They do.
Yeah.
But we know some that haven't.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
With that being said, man, we still in the Western Conference. OKC, they are going up against the Suns. What you got winning that series?
OKC, bro.
OKC?
Yeah.
All right. So if OKC does that, OKC would then move on to go and face who we got? The winners of the Lakers and the Rockets. So the Lakers would end up facing OKC, which, I mean...
Luka got to come back.
I ain't going to lie. But LeBron's buying him time.
Yeah, if Luka comes back,
If Luka comes back, if Austin Reeves comes back,
OKC is in trouble.
And they're playing like this.
Yeah, OKC's in trouble.
Now, hopefully, they don't fuck up chemistry with having these guys come back because
I don't
you remember what it was like when LeBron and AR were playing, and then when Luka and AR were playing early in the season, LeBron was out, and they had that great chemistry, and then LeBron came in and was kind of like wonky.
Because the thing is, LeBron needs the control of the floor. So
I agree.
I think now that he has it.
If I'm the Lakers head coach, your friend, let him take control.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man,
Facts.
I already know you've been here more than I have, bro. Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Just take control.
That's politics now.
Because this man is 41 years old and he is controlling that team. No one's ever done that before. Nobody. You can talk about your GOATs. You can talk about the best shooters, the best whatevers. No one's ever done what he's doing right now. And I'm saying that because I'm not even a LeBron fan like that. I respect what he's done with the game, absolutely. I'm not saying I'm not a fan of him as far as what he does for the sport. I'm just not like one of those guys like, oh, LeBron, this.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? I give respect where respect is due. And yeah, you got to give him the respect, man. 41 years old, putting over 20 plus points. I mean, to be 41, putting up 10 plus points, in my opinion, in an NBA game is insane.
Carrying a team just by...
Carrying.
Because, he
damn near was 4 assists away from a triple-double.
He's drawing double teams. He's still an impact on that floor, man. It's
100%.
Really nice to see.
It's
really
scary.
Wholesome to see him and his son out there, too.
It's going to be scary because what the Lakers would look like after LeBron. If he's doing that for them, carrying them like that, what would they look like if he wasn't there? I mean, I know they got Luka, I know they got AR, but let's be real now. LeBron is the best 2, 3, 1 option. I don't know what option he is. Right now, he's like the sleeper cell. Like, I don't even know what to call him. I don't want to call him the third option because that's disrespectful because I'm not saying AR is above him.
He won't be the third option. He's the second option.
But because of his age, a lot of people thought of it like, because of his floor presence. Because he's old, everyone thought, not everyone. Some people were like, he's probably the third option. Obviously, he had I was one of the guys too, like, I don't know. With the way AR and Luke is playing, they looking good. LeBron might have to just come in and fill in kind of deal. But like what LeBron is doing, no one's ever done before.
You gotta understand, you're not winning a championship with AR and Luka.
Oh no, I'm not saying
that. You're also not winning it with LeBron playing the third role. He has to be the number one role in that team.
But that's the point that I'm making. Everybody else has to fall behind. After the Lakers, after LeBron.
Luka did put in work though in the regular season. In the
playoffs.
In the playoffs, though, it's been LeBron.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting if they can hopefully get past. Well, not say get past, but if they 4-0, because we know teams down 3-0, they don't really come back.
Yeah. On the other side with Houston, man, I think you had it written down somewhere. You said something.
Is KD gonna rewrite history? Come back and do that?
Nah, he's not gonna rewrite history. But you had an interesting take of whether or not he could do it, and without Curry. And it's not necessarily a Curry. It's just more of the organization. I think Golden State as a whole was a nice shoe for him to come fill in and just be a compliment to that team. Yes, he won MVP 2 times. Yes, he got a chance to be, exercise his phenomenal skills. But at the end of the day, he needed Steph Curry to draw 3 people for him to be wide open in most shots. He needed Draymond Green to be the impact that he was. In that other case with Jordan Poole, I think he was out during that season. But you need Klay Thompson to do his role. Like, that team was a perfect team. He was just sliding right into. In Houston, they're depending on him to put Houston on his back. That's not who KD is. That's not who he is. You don't put the team on. He comes in and complements your team.
So, yeah, it's not looking good. Rockets is going to be out. It's 3-0 right now. They're going to go 4-0, which is going to be crazy. Like you said, KD showing, unfortunately, that he just can't win it without anyone. But he can't do it by himself. Yeah. He needs that guy. He needs another guy with him. And it's not a bad thing. It's just unfortunate right now. So, shit, I mean, KD still got a couple of rides.
He's like 36. He was like 36.
37, I thought.
37, and then his birthday came around.
So, shit, I mean, it's unfortunate. I really wanted to see KD, LeBron in the playoffs, honestly, because I feel like those guys, when they get in their bag, obviously, as we see with LeBron, like, is good.
It's
And
just
if
a
Luka would
problem
have been
when-
playing
it's
in
just a
AR,
problem when they face each other. One of them got to go.
yeah.
That's the
And,
hurtful
and on
part.
this point right now, it's a 41-year-old LeBron James is taking it on that one. So, man, the playoffs is exciting. It is definitely something I'm looking forward to keep watching. Y'all obviously got to stay tuned on it. I mentioned all the awards. The only one award I left out is shout out to SGA, man. He won the Clutch Player of the Year,
So that.
which is pretty interesting because right now it looks like the Alexanders, as in Nickel Alexander Walker and Gilgix Alexander, both of that got awards right now. And if SGA stays true,
the third long
once
lost
removed,
cousins.
they share what is it, a sister or something like sisters or whatever. They're moms or sisters, I believe. But yeah, if SGA wins MVP, they shit. All roads run through Alexander.
Okay, 2026. That's dope. That's a pretty dope thing.
So yo, shout out to that family. I'm sure they're pretty excited about that for sure.
Yes, sir.
That is it, man, ladies and gentlemen. When it comes to the court side,
Stay tuned on that playoffs, man.
ain't nothing else. They got some good games coming up. But yeah, I still go OKC for the West and Celtics for the East. Is where I'm staying at right now since you asked that question.
Respectable.
Did you have one? What was yours?
I still got OKC on the West, and on the East. You know, man, it's pretty tough for me. I still got it up in the air as of right now.
Nah, you gotta answer, bro. I had to answer. You gotta answer.
I mean, if I gotta answer, I'm gonna stick with Detroit. If I gotta answer, man, Detroit and the Knicks, I'm gonna stick with them.
No, you gotta pick one.
I'm gonna stick with Detroit. All
right. That was it for the court, man. We don't got anything else on that section. Moving on to the culture piece. Shit. Only thing I had was that Michael Jackson movie's coming out.
What's up with that?
I don't know. I think I seen that. I think his nephew is actually the one playing Michael Jackson.
Oh, that's cool.
So that was pretty interesting. I thought
It's gonna
that
be
was
an interesting movie, huh?
yeah, very interesting movie.
Are we gonna keep some parts out? There's some. I mean, I don't know. Is it an autobiography? You know,
I'm pausing for effect. I ain't going there.
On the other side, man.
I'm sure there's a sequel for that one.
On the other side, did you hear about the girl,
What you got
the 14-year-old girl that was found in the frunk of a Tesla?
In a what? A trunk?
A frunk of a Tesla. You know, it's the front part. It's the trunk is in the front.
It's still called the trunk.
No. It's called the front on a Tesla. You can look it up.
You're gonna have to show me that. I need evidence.
Okay.
It's a damn trunk.
She was found inside of a body bag in pieces, inside of a Tesla belonging to a rapper named David.
Why would I know of a 14-year-old girl being chopped up?
Because she is literally all over the news. Have you not been watching the news, though?
No, I don't watch the news. I do sports. I do sports and culture. That doesn't sound very cultural. I'm sure you have.
That is very cultural.
I'm sure. Is this some breaking news you got to give me?
This is hip hop. This is David. His name is David. I mean, there's still under investigation, so we can go with the alleged fact.
David.
But that's his name, David. D4VD. No I. D4VD.
No, I don't think I know this guy.
Yeah, well, he's a young kid, so I didn't expect for you to know him. He's young in the scene. Very successful though. Had a good record with Atlantic. They did kind of release him recently after this allegation, but guy was found with to be part of dismembering a 14-year-old girl who's been actually either on the run or has been kidnapped for the past 2 years prior to that. So in hindsight, she left her house at 12 years old, never been found again, never been seen again. They believe she died at 15 years old. Technically, she would now be 16 years old. So this is a sad story, man, but stay tuned to that. We'll add it on to the next cultural part. I'll send you some clips on it. It's pretty interesting.
Don't
On
send me
top
no
of a lot of
clips on
other
that.
things that are going on.
Oh,
Huh?
I want to see that. I want to get that in my algorithm.
Come on, man. But you gotta stay tuned with the culture, man.
That
That's part
ain't
of the
culture, bro. That's if they want news, they can watch that in their local news in their areas.
Actually, I don't know if that made like CNN or like that. That's one of those.
If you saying that shit is that
It's a
big,
hip
it
hop
should
news.
be.
It's a hip hop news.
That shit, motherfucker. That should be world news. Ain't no hip hop about that.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? A
Sadly.
14-year-old was just chopped up. That ain't no hip hop news.
Yeah, man.
That's murder.
I definitely won't get into the coroner's report for you to spare you the rest of your day, Cleo.
I'm good on that.
But no, yeah, that definitely was a sad story, man. But that's it, bro. What you got? What else you got?
Anyone
for me,
gave birth? Damn, we got to lead with a happy story.
Nah, man. That's it. Oh, on the positive side, you saw Marlon Wayans and 50 Cent. They were together after shit talking for a little bit
Oh
online.
man, that just goes to show sometimes when it comes to social media, you can't trust nothing. You can't believe. I mean, you can believe us, but you can't. Yeah, that shit's wild. This is how it is, man. Everything's a business move. Remember that, people. Everything's always a business move.
That was pretty funny. The older brother was like, I ain't say shit. That was all him. Like, I ain't say nothing.
This nigga already out here snitching. No, me, it was him.
Yeah, he texted me talking about we got problems. I said, we got no problems.
You got problems.
I ain't see nothing. I ain't see nothing, so that was funny, man.
They got, actually, if I'm not, ain't 50 Cent in that new movie coming out, Street Fighter? I think that movie's coming out soon,
Andrew
too.
Schultz, 50 Cent. There's a few people starring in that movie.
I just thought about that, so I'm wondering if that has anything to do with that. Maybe they met at a studio in Hollywood type shit.
They met somewhere at a studio. You could tell it was like inside of a trailer somewhere.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. So maybe they was both filming their movies, because I know they talked about that scary movie thing. So I don't know. Shit, we don't know what Hollywood do. I mean, we know what Hollywood do, but we can neither confirm nor deny.
It stays over there.
Facts. But man, what you got for me, man? What else we got on the table?
That's it, man. We good to go, bro.
Nothing else, bro?
Nothing else, man. That's it.
Man, all right, bro. Yo, we appreciate y'all being tuned in with us.
Yes, sir.
Khalil, Jeremy, Khalil, Court and Culture.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Pass that thing on to a friend of a friend. Yes, sir.